All right, so let me fix my belt a little bit. It's a little off center. Okay, so today I wanted to do a how to style dresses and skirts with boots for fall. And I have some options. I've already worn a couple outfits that I think are really perfect for fall, and kind of just show you how you can style them different ways. So this first one I wore today, and this is the first outfit that I'm going to show you guys, which is, I think it's a little bit cool, a little bit easy to do, and casual, in my opinion. Not everyone will dress this way casually, but this is just one way you can pair boots with skirts or anything like that. I have a long tunic. It's split on the side, so I tucked one part in just to make sure that you can see the skirt underneath, which is a corduroy skirt. And to cinch in the waist a little bit, I put a belt, which is my favorite belt. It's my go-to, just a plain black double ring belt with gold. I think the gold really helps tie it all together. And then for the boots, I'm wearing a pair of a little bit higher than an ankle boot, like a mid-calf Western style from Aldo. And I think this is just a really easy way to pair any kind of boot with a mini skirt. So any kind of mini skirts that you have, you can always pair them with so many different types of boots. That's the most versatile bottom wear, skirts, pants, whatever, that you can wear with so many different types of boots. You can wear them with thigh highs, you can wear them with knee-high boots, you can wear them with the ankle boots, and they all look pretty good because of the length of a mini skirt with any kind of boot. So I paired it with these right now, but in a second you'll see how I paired it with a different type of look with a different shoe. I just paired that same corduroy skirt and just switched it up a little bit. So now I have it with a cardigan and then just plain white t-shirt, and then to go with it, these over the knee brown boots. So you can see it's really easy to just pair any kind of boot with a mini skirt because of the length, or any kind of dresses that you may have that are shorter length. You can wear over the knee boots, thigh high boots, you can wear ankle boots, any kind of boots really go with a shorter length skirt or dress. Okay, so now I'm wearing a long sweater dress and it hits just below my knees. So there's two different ways that I could style this. So this is the first way I could style this sweater dress with boots. I chose some knee-high black boots. They're wide shafts, so they're not like skin form fitting to my leg, and they have a nice thick heel. And then I just paired the dress with a thick black belt with a gold accent, and it kind of just pulls it in and makes the dress a little bit less casual and a little bit more done up. So this is one way. Alright, so this is the second way that I chose to style this dress. It's a little bit more low-key, a little bit more casual, but still kind of fun because I paired it with a white little kitten heel boots. Ankle boots, of course, you could always wear it with a pair of black boots. That would look just perfect, but because I did style it with the knee-high black boots, I kind of wanted to switch it up and do something a little bit more fun, but still casual. And then I just kept the dress nice and loose and just let it kind of hang, a little more casual, less done up, but still chic and stylish. Alright, so this next one, it's a loose puffy sleeved dress. It's made of that like sweatshirt kind of material. The inside of it very nice and fuzzy, which I love. It's super comfortable. But as you can see, it has really no shape. It's a little bit long on me. So what I like to do with these kinds of dresses, and when I pair it with boots, I like to cinch it in with a belt. So as you can see, the belt really changed this whole look. It cinched it in my waist. It made me have more of a figure. But for these kinds of dresses, whenever it's a little bit loose on the bottom, a little bit loose on the top, I like to pair it with a more tighter type of boot, especially the over-the-knee boots. I love pairing them with this kind of dress because it's more of a mini dress. Since it's loose up here, I like to keep it tight down here. So these boots are what I paired with it. Just some brown boots, and then the brown belt also goes a long way to kind of just color coordinating with the brown shoes as well. Alright, so this is a nice, your typical chunky knit sweater that you wear for fall, winter. So I feel like with this kind of sweater dress, I feel like ankle boots aren't the best to pair it with. I'm sure you can find some that look really nice with it. But for me, my go-to with this thicker sweater, with this thick chunky knit sweater, I feel like the best way to pair it is with a pair of over-the-knee boots or a pair of at least knee-high boots. A longer length boot really, I feel like, accentuates the dress better and really pairs nicely with this type of dress. So this is one way I would wear it, with these knee-high, more tan looking kind of boots. And I think it looks really nice paired this way with this dress. And then there's one other way, another boot that I would pair it with, because I feel like a skin tight boot also looks really nice with this kind of dress. All right, so this is usually my go-to outfit. Oh, flip that up. This is usually like my go-to outfit with this kind of dress, especially this cream colored one. I love pairing it with a nice warm brown colored boots, cognac boots, dark brown boots. I just love how it looks, subtly sexy. I just love it a lot. And this is how I mainly would wear this dress. So now we're switching off from the sweater dresses, and I'm kind of just switching up to this nice tank style midi dress. It's a little bit more loose fitting and it hits just below the knees, and I feel like this is a great way to kind of mix it up. And I paired it with a pair of slouchy knee-high boots, and I feel like just the slouchiness in it, and then, you know, with the all black, I feel like it looks really, really nice. And then just to make it a little bit more wintry, fall-like, you know, in case it is a little bit chilly. In Florida, it's not too chilly here, so I can wear this pretty much any day. But for when a cold front does come down, I would like to pair it with just this little fluffy jacket and kind of, you know, bring it all together. I think it's pretty cute. It's not going to be everyone's taste, I understand that, but I think it looks pretty nice. Alright, Alright, so this next outfit is a little bit different. I paired it with a nice little, you know, more form-fitting sweater, and then I have this kind of like tulip style skirt, wrapped skirt, and then I paired it with a pair of ankle booties. These are my Tony Bianco booties, and I feel like they just kind of went really nicely with this outfit. So because the style and the length, figured a nice ankle booty would tie into this outfit a little bit better, and I think it looked really, really nice when I wore it this past week, last week I think. But yeah, it's pretty simple. A nice pair of black ankle boots is a must for fall and winter. I feel like it just goes with so many things, but this is this outfit. Alright, so as you can see, I switched up the skirt and traded it in for this beautiful, I love this color, this beautiful pleated midi skirt in like a nice beautiful rust color. And then I added a little belt right here. And then I kept on the same ankle booties from the previous outfit. And I think it looks just super cute. I don't think it cuts off your legs or anything like that, just because the ankle boot is a little bit more form-fitting. If it was more of a wider type shaft at the end, then it would kind of look a little bit weird. And I know some people might think it's such a granny outfit, but I love it. Alright, so this is another way to style this same skirt, just a little bit different. And this is how I kind of would like to keep warm, but still wear skirts during the fall or winter whenever it is colder, because my legs are covered. You know, the skirt is nice and long and protects me a little bit more. And then, you know, you just throw on a coat or a nice sweater on top and you're good to go. And it's one of my favorite ways of pairing a midi dress or skirt with a pair of knee-high or over-the-knee boots, because I think it's just super cute, and then you're all covered. You don't really have to worry about being cold or your ankles being cold or anything like that because of the length of the boot itself and then the length of the skirt or dress. So I think this is super cute. I actually love this outfit. I can't wait till it's a little bit cooler so I can wear the boots without, you know, dying of heat. But yeah, and you can also wear it without the blazer because it's just as cute without the blazer. I'll just put this right there real quick. And it's just a little bit more casual because it's just a plain white t-shirt, and then you leave all of this a little bit more done up. And if you wanted to wear the blazer a little bit more form-fitting, you could just use the belt and put it all around the blazer as well and just cinch everything, and it looks really cute that way as well. Alright, so here is our last sweater dress, and this is a little bit different from the other two as well, just because I have these big bulky sleeves. So the way I wore this about 2 weeks ago is with a pair of knee-high wide calf boots, because I thought it would look just really nice together. So instead of going for, you know, the go-to brown knee-high or over-the-knee boot, I decided to pair it with a more tan kind of color. I really love this color and how it kind of really pairs nicely with this orange sweater. And you know, you just kind of mix it up sometimes. And then I'll show you how it looks with the, you know, more go-to look as well. So last but not least, this nice leopard midi dress, which I love. So I decided to layer this dress the first time I wore it. I did not wear a top, but because, you know, we're in fall, kind of layer it up a little bit more to stay nice and warm, even though in Florida it's not cold at all. But that's besides the point. So for this fall dress type of style, I decided to pair it with my ankle boots, and I thought it would look just really cute because whenever the dress or the skirt is a little bit more loose, I like to have a more tighter fitting boot to kind of just keep my legs looking nice and long and not frumpy and break it up in a weird way. I just paired it with this, and I thought it was really cute whenever I first wore it. So yeah, this is the last one. Alright guys, so this is it. These are all the looks that I pulled to kind of just show you different ways to style a dress or skirt with boots for fall. There's so many different types of ways you could do it, and these are just some of the ways. I hope it gives you a little bit more of inspiration on, you know, picking out an outfit this fall or winter. So yeah, give it a like if you like this video, and remember to hit subscribe. Also go ahead and click that notification bell so you know every time that there's a new video up on my channel. And you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram. My username is it's Alejandra Castro, and that's where you can just go and see daily photos of outfits and inspiration and things like that. So yeah, I guess I will see you guys later.